Welcome to a collective haul. Hello everyone, my name is Jay. Welcome to my channel. This week I have a collective haul, but it's mostly Motf or Motf, which is a Shein premium line. And so I'm just going to go ahead and start. The first item I have is not this skirt, sorry. This skirt is from H&M and it's not these shoes. I know you guys have asked about these shoes before, but it's actually this top. And the reason why I purchased some things from Motf at this time was because I was looking for some linen things and I realized that linen can be quite pricey. So I said, well, let me go to Motf because that's Shein's premium line and I'm sure they have some linen things. And there we go. I grabbed some beautiful linen pieces, so I want to share them with you all. I grabbed this lavender linen top. It actually has the tie right here that you can button up to hold this in place, but it comes about right here. Just let me show you. Okay. So if I roll the sleeve down, it comes, I guess, past my wrist. Yeah. So it's almost like an oversized linen shirt. So it comes past my wrist. And so I like to roll it up, of course, like so, like that. And I secure it right here. Because, you know, we always like to zhuzh up the sleeves a little bit anyway. I believe this is an extra small that I purchased because I knew the item was going to be oversized. So I purchased an extra small. It has the pockets like so. I tried to do a little, I guess, fashion hack or zhuzh my shirt up a little bit. I don't know if it's looking right. You guys let me know down in the comments. I've seen a couple of YouTubers and I guess TikTokers cross their shirt like so. And so I decided to do it like that. This shirt is a little low cut for me. The buttons start here. So what I did is I put just a cheap little tee that I picked up at Target. You know, even though those tees are inexpensive, $5 to $8, I still love them and I feel like they are good quality. And then, of course, this H&M skirt lavender that I picked up a little while ago. And unfortunately, it's sold out. But I do know they have it in like a grayish green color, which is beautiful as well. And Target actually has a couple of skirts that was in like a sage green with the same thin pleating at the top. And it flares into the wider pleats at the bottom. I paired it with these shoes that I picked up many moons ago. Oh my gosh, I forgot the name brand of the shoes. I'll have to look for you guys. But I know that they're not available anymore. But I wanted to show you the first way that I decided to style this linen look. This next item is going to be this top. I purchased these shorts a little while ago from Motf, but we'll talk about the top first. It is this beautiful sage mint green color. I hope that you guys can see it in the camera. And it is linen also, but it has this thicker linen, I guess. This part is a thinner linen and this part is a thicker linen, but it's almost like it's silk. So the edge of this has like a silk detail on it. And it is attached to the top of the top, or the neck of the top, I should say. It has a little tie here so you can cinch in your waist. Matter of fact, I want to do it a little more. But you can cinch in your waist, which I love because my waist is my smallest part of my body, so I always want to accentuate that so I won't look like one big box. Okay? Moving on. And so I love this little zhuzh detail with this extension on here. You could tie it in a bow. You could tie it like this. Just leave it hanging. You could tie it in a bow. You could leave it hanging like so. There's so many different ideas, especially when we go on TikTok and Pinterest and YouTube and we see all those fabulous people who are doing so many different things with the items that they have in the closet. And so they zhuzh them up and they change them so that we don't get bored with that things, which I love. And one of my favorite people who does that is a YouTuber. Well, she's a small following on YouTube, but she has a very large following on TikTok as well as Instagram. Her name is Olivia Renee. And she's a beautiful woman and she's over 50 and she looks fabulous and she's always showing us all these tips and tricks and things like that. So you guys go check her out. Anyway, moving on. And I paired it with these cream motif shorts that I picked up a couple of hauls ago. If you guys saw them, I will link them in the description box. And then I threw on these Tory Burch slides or backless loafers that I picked up a couple of weeks ago. I grabbed them. I went into the outlet. I just happened to be out that way. I went into the outlet and I was like, you know what, these are pretty cool. I was a little apprehensive about the yellow part of them, thinking maybe they were too bright. But I said, you know what, yellow can be a neutral too. Okay, we're going to make it a neutral. How about that? And so I threw it on with these loafers, and this is going to be my completed ensemble. So this next item that I'm featuring, let me put this down. Okay, so this next item that I'm featuring is this dress, also motif. Beautiful, beautiful green. I don't know if this is the Kelly green but it's definitely in that family. It's a beautiful green color. I love the fact that it is solid in color. A couple of hauls ago, I bought a linen dress from Reese that had a split in the front, and it tied, instead of the tie being over to the side, it tied right here. This dress reminds me very much of similar to that dress, because I think that dress was spaghetti straps, but this one has the full sleeves, or although it's sleeveless, but you know, it has the full up here. Okay, anyway, moving on. And so I saw this and I was like, what a beautiful dress. And so I grabbed it, and I was hoping that it looked the same way in person as it did on the model. And it did. It did very well. I'll tell you one thing that I'm a little disappointed with, but that just goes with my shape. And so we'll talk about that later. The positives. I love the fact that it has shoulder pads. So that's going to balance the figure out. It's going to balance me with my hips. Since the hips are the largest part of my body, it's going to give me more balance here to complement the shape, overall shape. I love the fact that it is a wrap dress. Wrap dresses are one of the dresses that complements any body shape. Any body shape. It gives us an hourglass figure. It gives us a shape, and I love that. It's a little zhuzhi tie over to the side. Love it. Not too crazy about this split right here, as I feel like when I walk, it's going to open. So I thought about maybe putting on some little shorts underneath, or maybe I can turn it into like some little leggings underneath to make it a little bit more modest. I was thinking about that, but I wanted to show you guys the dress without that on, but that's just me. And I love, it's almost like a sheath dress, so that's my challenge. So the back of it zips up, but then here I feel like in this area it pulls a little bit, which I should expect, because anytime I have a sheath dress, because I do have a curvy figure, it pulls in that area. So I was not too surprised about that. But once I stopped eating cakes, cookies, and pies, and moving on. And I paired it with my Gianni Beanie shoes. Also these Miranda Fried earrings, and my just a regular gold ring that I've had for many, many years. But my Miranda Fried earrings, I always wear them. I tell you guys about them constantly because it's something that you can wear with everything, and it elevates the look. And you don't need 1,000 pair of earrings. You just need one, and you're good to go with your outfit. Then I'm going to grab this little envelope clutch that I picked up from Aldo a long time ago, and I'm going to be ready to go, honey. So no. This is not a motif dress, okay? This dress I picked up about a month ago, because I think it took like a month to get here from Saks. I love Saks. Can't always afford Saks, but I love Saks. But let me tell you what I appreciate about Saks. If you look at some things on their website, they will, and you have maybe ordered something before, they will email you and let you know when those things have gone on sale. I so appreciate that, because anything I purchase from Saks, believe me, it is on sale. And this dress is no different. I purchased this dress on sale. On the website, it looked at more of a muted yellow. So when I got it in person, I was like, whoa, that is quite a bright yellow. But yellow is all the rave. I decided to just roll with it. I was going to send the dress back, but I said, no, you know what? I'm going to keep it. And I'm so happy that I did. You guys know I love anything that is off the shoulder to the side with a little zhuzhing on the side. I just love to show off this area. I think it is very feminine for a woman without showing too much. And so for that reason, I love this dress. That's what sold me on the dress, because it kind of reminded me of some Jonathan Simkai, his design. He loves to make things off the shoulder, because I believe in my head that he likes to show off a woman's shoulders as well, as he knows it is very feminine. And so, moving on. This dress is by Amsale, A-M-S-A-L-E, Amsale. And I love the length of it. I love that it is past my knee. I love that. I'm not a fan of anything above my knee. That is just me. But the fact that it's below my knee, it is modest as well as very feminine. I love that. Sold on those two things. I love the fact that the dress is cut on a bias instead of it flows just like so when you're walking. And so, you know, I just love that. Anyway, I paired it with my Gianni Beanie shoes, clear, with some little stones around it. And again, I'm going to grab my little Aldo clutch that is very inexpensive, but I thought I didn't want to grab anything too loud with this color. That's why I paired it with some clear shoes, and I decided to go with gold. And this is going to be the completed ensemble. Okay, so this next item is not a clothing item. Can you guys guess what it is? It's another Tory Burch purse. Oh my gosh. You guys know I love Tory Burch. Tory Burch is within my price range. I love her. And she makes beautiful bags. And I realize that sometimes I go to the outlet, like I mentioned, the loafers that I got from the outlet. And those are very good quality. But I realize that there's a difference between the outlet and the actual Tory Burch store. And I thought I was a little crazy. And then I was like, no, there definitely is a difference. And so I saw this in store, and it was a little pricey. I didn't want to grab it. And then, lo and behold, it went on sale, and it was like $200 off. So you know I had to grab it, okay? I love the neutral tones in this bag, even though it's an orange, which we don't necessarily think of as neutral, as well as yellow. But the yellow in you see it's not as bright as yellow as this. It's a more muted yellow. I love the fact that it has the off-white ecru, off-white top or flap over the top. I believe this is a Fleming bag, but I'll check for you guys to make sure. And then it opens, and you can see my little mess is in there, and it just has one little pocket with some side pockets in the front of the bag as well as the back of the bag. But I love it. It closes secure. There's a thick, very thick chain. The chain actually fades as well. If you could see, it goes from a silver, and then it fades up to an ombre. I like to say it's ombre. Gold at the top. Okay, and then it has this little tassel. And I think this is a different, yeah, this is like a greenish yellow. So this is a different color as well. So it just pulls out so many colors, and sometimes I wear it with the loafers that I showed you guys, and then sometimes not if I just want to remain muted. But me and Tory Burch are friends in my head. Okay, I just love her things, and it has a little pocket in the back as well. And so I had to grab it because I feel like I'm almost in my head, I'm wearing a Chanel bag. Okay? So this is my version of a Chanel bag. So thank you everyone for joining me this week. Again, my name is Jay. Please like, subscribe, share, and hit that little notification bell. And you guys can follow me on Instagram, where I post more frequently, sometimes most of the times, I would say up to 4 times a week. And so you can join me over there for reels and more modest fashion over 40 inspiration. Thank you guys, and I hope you have a fantabulous, I can get it out, a fantabulous weekend. Till next time.